was a nice first shot, wasn't it? Hi, welcome to April Favourites. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh my God, where's she filming? Where is this gorgeous, gorgeous location? That's so beautiful. What a beautiful cottage. Where is it? Tell me more. Well, I will. Because actually, I can't believe I've never really talked about this on YouTube, and I always meant to. Maybe I did do a video. I always meant to, but 3 years have now passed, and I'm pretty sure that I didn't ever make the video because I'd filmed everything in portrait and it doesn't really work on YouTube. So I'm down in Dorset. I'm at the Dorset Nook. The Dorset Nook is my holiday let business. It's a little seaside cottage, and it's down in the most gorgeous, unspoilt part of Dorset. Sleeps 2 people. And we bought it about 4 or 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. Took ages renovating it. That was quite a laborious and painful process. And then we've been letting out for holidays, I think, for 3 years this month. So I'm going to give you a little tour. It's so beautiful. Every time I come down here, which is probably, I don't know, once a month, once every couple of months, Rich comes down a lot more, I just think, oh my God, why do I not come down here all the time and just write and just get away from everything? The reason I don't is because it's usually booked. So, and it is business, so that's good. Yeah, I'll link to the website below. It's the Dorset Nook. And the reason we're down here this time, apart from doing general maintenance, which we have to do every few weeks, is that we've decided something quite exciting. And a lot of people have asked for this. If you have a dog, you would think to yourself, oh my God, this is perfect. Dog-friendly beach all year round, completely unspoilt, right on the southwest coastal path. So there's just walks for hundreds of miles in either direction. All of the cafes and the restaurants allow dogs. It's all really dog friendly. So it is the perfect place to have a dog friendly cottage. But we were always just a bit worried about it because we hadn't done holiday letting before. It was a completely new business to us. And so we always said, you know what, let's do 2 or 3 years, find our feet, get used to running it as a business, because it is a massive learning curve. I don't know whether anyone's watching does the same thing, but it is actually really hard work and very labour intensive, and you kind of worry about everything. So we have decided we're very much au fait with how the whole thing works, and the changeovers go very smoothly. So we're going to start allowing small, well-behaved dogs. So if you do have a 4-legged friend and you want a gorgeous stay near the sea in Dorset, this is your place. I mean, it is so beautiful. I'll give you a quick swizz round, shall I? So we're in the sunroom at the moment, and before we renovated this, oh my God, I could do a whole other video on the renovation of this place. Before we renovated it, this was actually an outhouse, and then there was an external door, and then you went into the cottage through another door. This is now the main door. So we've reconfigured it. We've made this gorgeous open plan sunroom stroke dining room stroke kitchen. And then there's a little lovely bathroom off to the side there. And then there's the little living room in the old part of the cottage, which has got this gorgeous window seat. And it's got a completely different vibe. It feels really cozy in here. It's got a wood burner. It's just gorgeous. And then through this secret door in the wall, you go up to the bedroom. I know it's my place and I own it, but I'm biased, but I stay in a lot of self-catering places and I just always cannot get over how lovely this is. So that's my first favourite. Let's make it my first favourite because saves me another thing. I've got a couple of makeup things for you today. The first one, if you follow my Instagram or Substack, you'll have seen this already. Oh no, don't tell me I forgot it. Elf Brow Gel. You've got to look at this. So you know I like the Anastasia Brow Gel, which is really good for just absolutely plastering your brows into place. And it gives them that really nice sort of feathered soap brow kind of look. Now I haven't got the right applicator with me, but look at this. So I also don't have a mirror, which is unfortunate. So look, I'm using the rod part of a brush, the handle of a brush, to put it on. You kind of need more than that on really, but I'm just going to show you. And then, look at this. Hold on. Let me just comb it backwards first. Look at these brows. If you want to create space between your eyelid and your brow, you know, to make yourself look more awake. Look at that. I'm sorry. That, or that. Can you see the space that it creates? I think it just wakes everything up so nicely. I'll do the other one because I'll look idiotic otherwise, won't I? Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Rich is out there chopping down a vine, as you do. And you can never just choose small jobs to do for maintenance. He has to go, do you know what? I'm gonna repoint a wall. That's the kind of thing he comes down here and says he's gonna do. Better when he comes down by himself, but I wanted to come down and film and also just sort of do a little recce of where I would leave the towels and the blankets for people who bought their dog, and where I'd keep the bowls, and just do a list of everything that I needed. So I did want to come down, but now I'm just kind of regretting it because it's just taking forever and I'm so hungry. I've done my little jobs. I've done my dusting. I've done my restocking of the coffee and the tea and stuff like that. And I've refreshed the magazines. Got a brand new copy of Homes and Gardens, which is one of my favourites. Our Decoration. This brow gel, so the Anastasia one is £24. This one I think is identical, slightly better. The Anastasia brow gel is waxier than this and sort of stays with a waxy feel throughout the day. This one, I feel like it's more of a gel, but it maybe sets down a little bit quicker and dries down a bit better. And I definitely think you get more definition, you get more of a feather with this one. So I absolutely love it, and it's £6. £6. The applicator they do for it, which is also really good, is £4. I'll link to it below. I just think you cannot go wrong. £6. Third favourite is a book. Oh, by the way, earrings are the Estee Lalonde. It's not great doing my lighting with this side light here. I should have thought this through, but these are the Estee Lalonde ones at Daisy. Everybody always asks me, so I'm just going to tell you now. Right, book of the month. Oh my God. This, you know when you finish a book and you feel like cheering, but you can't cheer because no one can hear you and it's pointless. I felt like doing the equivalent of a standing ovation for this book. It's called Small Pleasures. It's by Claire Chambers. When I did my best books of Christmas books and chocsing at the end of last year, so many people said, you have to read this book. You will love this writer. And I finally got round to it this month. And oh my God, I now want to read every single thing she's ever written. It was just so... Do you know what? It's a really weird idea for a book. It's about a journalist and a story comes to her through the pipeline, which is a story about a woman who has a child, and she says it was a virgin birth. So she says, I've never had sex with a man, or I had never had sex with a man at this point. And, it was a miracle birth. And so this journalist starts researching the story, but she becomes really entwined with family. And it has just the best ending. I mean, it's very sad. The whole thing's very touching, but it's all about love and it's about friendship and it's just about the unearthing of, a story is never really what it seems to be in the first place. Oh, just so good. I'm getting little shivers thinking about it. The ending, everyone said to me, I'm not going to tell you actually because it will spoil it. But lots of people said a certain thing about the ending and said, oh God, that's really sad. I read it as it was left open. So see what you think when you get to the ending. Let me know what you think happened. I suppose I'm an eternal optimist and I think surely there is a chance. Anyway, it will make sense when you read it. So come back and let me know what you think. I really feel like we need to do some kind of book club or film club. Now look, I've got no shoes on. So I wear shoes when I come in here because I want to keep it nice for everyone. So you'll have to excuse my socks. Oh my God, I'm trying to get up on one hand. This is testing my fitness levels. Zero. Oh my God. Zero fitness levels. Now look, this bag. So I saw a bag online and I thought, oh my God, that's really nice. It was YSL and it was a raffia bag. And I thought, I have to have it. I did a Substack post on this. I'll link to it. I thought that bag is going to change my fashion life. It's so nice. I could imagine it with every single outfit that I own. And I thought it's just going to completely change my summer wardrobe. Guess how much this bag was when I clicked through? £1,045. Honestly, you couldn't make it up. So I found this one. It's 38 quid in accessorise. Look. Now I know it's not exactly the same. I'm going to put a little picture of the YSL one on the screen. It's not the same, right? It's not the same quality, I imagine. It's not as refined and beautiful in the raffia. However, I've chucked this around. I've thrown it under pub tables. I've carried bricks in it. I've carried crabbing lines in it. I mean, all sorts of stuff. I really just don't care that much about it because it was 38 quid and it is lasting so well. And I actually really love it. I actually really like the way it looks. So I'm just so pleased with it. I'm very rarely just overjoyed with a purchase. But I just can't stop looking at it and thinking, what an absolute bloody bargain. So that is, I mean, if I had to pick one favourite of the month, I think that would be my main favourite because, oh God, I just love it. Do you know what? I've just got to go and plump these, cushions up. I've realised that I completely forgot to finish the video. It got a bit hectic. I ended up dragging. What are those bags called that were full of the cuttings, Rich? The really heavy bag? A ton sack. I ended up dragging, just to prove a point, a ton sack of garden waste up the lane next to the cottage and to the edge of the road so Rich could pick it up in the car. And he couldn't believe that I'd managed to do it myself. Honestly, nothing would have stopped me doing it. I just, you know, when you want to prove a point about something, I was like one of those, you know, the people that drag the lorries. I really thought I was going to prolapse something. Anyway, I'm back home, forgot to finish off the video, and so that's what this is. It's a little outro. The weather is, oh my God. I know that people that aren't from the UK laugh at how much we talk about the weather, but the problem is with the UK is that you can't trust the weather. I think this is the thing. You never know what you're going to get. And you never know when you get some weather like this, some nice warm weather, and it's supposed to be like this all week. You never know when it's just going to go away. This is my top favourite, I have to say. Anyway, that was my favourite things for April. I shall put more information down below in the description. Oh, come on. I mean, I really was just seconds away from finishing there. And I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe as well. And then you get these videos, you get a little notification when it comes in. You don't have to come searching for it. All right, bye.